This is E, the non-algorithmic name. Thank you for joining me for another collectible critique and in my eternal quest for bankruptcy. Enjoy! Hi guys, today I'd like to talk about the Hot Toys Appleseed X Machinima 1:6 scale fully posable model kit Briareos Hecatonchires. I hope I'm saying it right, peace if I'm not. Basically, I'm just going to talk about the background a little bit. This is the most significant love interest for Dune and Knut, the character here I talked about in my previous video. He actually has quite a little bit of depth on his own. Long story short, in a unnamed event, because I don't want to do any spoilers, he became severely damaged and died, and he was brought back to life by basically the bigwigs, the man, if you will, of the hypothetical civilization, and they put him in order so that he can live. They put him in this special machine body called the Hecatonchires body, and that enabled him to survive and live on. Needless to say, this provides quite a lot of interest, and there has been some very amusing discussion about his ability to court Dune and Knut. I hope I'm not being too obscene. Let's look inside quickly. The box itself is different than the Dune and Knut because it comes in two sections, as you can see. One section here that holds all the weapons of Briareos, and this section over here holds the figure itself. He's quite a bulky figure, as you'll see when I unpack him. So, enough jibber jabber because my last video was way too long. Let's unpack him. Okay, here's the Briareos figure completely. Let's take a look at the accessories. Just as the previous Dune and Knut, you get the base plate, logo, name, and copyright. Get two gun holsters for the leg. Same little clips, very nice. At least the silver detail is done properly. Get two machine guns, submachine guns, movable reloading magazines, removable. You can see the bullet detail, very simple. So I have to rush through, he's got a lot. Get 2 feet, left and right are different from each other, so I mean at least they went that far. Credit to the designers. Again, you can see the yellow is very poorly marked on all of these circles. I think I might have to just paint this myself. 2 hands here, you get 2 relaxed hands, left and right. 2 gun hands, left and right. Forearm armor. They're supposed to be black on the side bits, don't worry. Watch. It's bigger than the one Dunan has, which I think was at least nice of them to do that, even though there's no way you can place this watch. You can see the sticker is very poorly done. Just another example of a disappointing factor. Quick comment on the submachine guns before I neglect it. There's a little bit of clear PVC here and in the sight here and here. And that's for the illusion of glass. It really doesn't sit well. Period. They just don't sit well in this thing. It's a very loose fit, and the reason they didn't attach it was so that it could fit into the gun holster as something like that. Look at the belt he has. It's not really as elastic as Dune's. I don't think it's elastic at all. You get your little accessories. Sorry. You get your little accessories. Knives, bombs, nuclear warheads, whatever. Extra component for the stand to hold him. Very difficult with this one because he's got quite a wide frame. And of course the monster gun. Love this thing. Be very careful with this piece. People have said it breaks off quite easily. You get 2 movable parts here. The first of course being sort of a reloading mechanism. Bullet ejector system. Very nice. On both sides you can control it. And this little grey piece here sort of bends down as if it's a safety lock. But be careful, it does pop off really easy. In fact, it's trying to run away right now. We got the body, very big body. As you can see, he's sort of larger than Dunan. Well, almost. We'll get on to that. So, you know what I mean? Because the anime always has to, the guy always has to be like 3 times the size of the female. It's just how things are done. And the head. Head is quite nice. These pieces here are movable individually. Sort of reminds me of a cartoon bunny, but I'll avoid those jokes as well. And the little green pieces you see are also clear PVC to give the illusion of glass. He's also got 2 on the back, 5 on the front, 2 on the back. Lovely head sculpt. So I might be extending my time prattling on a bit. Just stay tuned for a sec and we'll get him assembled. Here he is assembled, Briareos Hecatonchires. Peace. Okay, immediate comments. He does have quite a lot of impact to him. I find that quite impressive. Let me just give some quick notes for the gun. When he's holding it, as you can see, it's quite loosely fixed in there. I find that quite disappointing. Yeah, attachment and everything. I think if you were to display him with the 2 guns here, I'd like to give him a pop factor of about, let's say 7, 1 up from the previous. And I'd like to just give a quick comment here about the leg holster pieces. Mucho problema. Oh god, and it appears I've already lost one of the rubber components. It is around here somewhere, so yeah, that'll turn up. So as I said, if you were just to display him with the 2 guns, it'd be a pop factor of about 7. The note I wanted to mention, sorry, was here if you look at the leg pieces, the gun holster for the machine guns, the submachine guns, this piece is wider than this piece. That's because I displayed 1 gun in this hand and another gun, sorry, 1 gun in the holster and another gun in the hand during its shelf life. This doesn't have any plastic memory. That's just a warning, so I'm scared to bend it back into place with an elastic band or anything out of fear that it's going to break, even heat it up, because I don't have the skill set to do that. Overall, I said already, his posability with the arms is quite disappointing. If you are to take a stronger look at this, I know the armband has also fallen off again. It's so difficult, this figure, I swear to God. It is so difficult. So, hopefully, we'll hold on. As you can see now, the posability, you can't. You absolutely cannot turn this arm so that it is holding the gun in a way where he could, you know, like turn his head, bend over and possibly fire the gun. Nah, still same problems. Quite disappointing. Anyways, when you can figure it out, you'll see that in my next video, how to display them properly. I would have to give this monstrous guy a pop factor of about 8. However, when you put them together, I'd say it's about 9. What makes it a 10? Again, you'll see that in my next video, because I don't want to take up too much time, because my last video is just too long. So, I'll just conclude it at that for now. What else could I say regarding the display thing? I don't really like hot toys because they're too fragile. Maybe that's the problem. I mean, as I said in my previous one, you know, they look good when they're standing there, but it's sort of like just when they're standing there. When you pick them up, that's when the problem happens. At the moment, it's just sort of place it there, looks pretty, and then stay. Good boy. Just stay. Excellent. And then a small breeze comes and they're knocked over. Oh, I found the plastic piece. Ah, ha, ha. Yeah, you see my problems with these figures. They are far from perfect. I haven't heard of Hot Toys copies being passed, but If there were copies, this is what they would be like. But they're definitely originals, that one I've checked. I would just like to say then thank you very much for watching. I hope this review has been helpful for you. And with that, I'll just conclude and say thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your quest for bankruptcy. I am. Although thanks to these guys, it's a bit barely. Thanks very much for watching. I hope this video has provided you with a bit of insight should you consider purchasing one of these Hot Toys figures. I'll just say thank you very much. Feel free to leave any comments at all. I don't mind, but as I say, let's keep swear words down to a minimum.